Um, Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Um, it is very late at night, and I gotta record these two episodes for today. So I'm doing two more episode missions for today, and we will continue the adventures of Captain Zuriz. So in the last episode, just a quick recap, we went to Deep Space Nine. We found out there's a splinter group of Cardassians called the True Way that are stirring up trouble.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities. How
Alright,
can I help you?
I'll get to you in a second, Sarashmina. I was waiting for that to pop up. And then we traveled to the Badlands. We recovered an orb that was taken during the war. So, we will now talk to Sarish. Oh, and we found evidence last episode of the Mirror Universe popping in. So things are getting interesting. So let us continue with Jaberwha-wha-wcokey.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardec. No doubt, you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathon. I have notified Vedic Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple.
Alright,
How can I help you?
we shall accept. Lot course. Full speed helm. And yes, we are still in the Breen carrier. And we're going to stay in the Breen carrier for a little bit because, it's a little bit different gameplay. I could launch different fighters. Right now I just have the Bleth Chaos Fighters, but if I go to the Dilithium store, I believe here, Hangar Pets. If I had, well, that's for the Aatrox carrier, so I could buy Peregrine Fighters, Type 10 Shuttles, Advanced Danube Runabouts, Delta Flyers, Reinforced Shield Repair Units. You could buy Jem'Hadar attack ships, but they could only be used on the Jem'Hadar Dreadnought carrier. I could get advanced Jem'Hadar fighters, I believe. Well, no, I can't buy them because they're grayed out. Everything that's grayed out I can't buy. Oh, because I don't have enough dilithium to buy them, because it's 30,000 dilithium to purchase these very rare fighters. But I could equip, actually, frigates on this carrier if I wanted to. I would have to buy 2 of them, so it would cost me 60,500 dilithium. Just pretty crazy. Oh, and let me queue up my beam research real quick here. I should also start cannon research, but I don't have enough duty officers for research. Completed a bunch of assignments, so we'll just acknowledge these, collect the rewards, and we won't queue up anymore. Well, yeah, we will not queue up anymore. And we got a commendation rank, so fantastic. Oh, additional duty officers are now available because I reached a Rear Admiral at level 40. So I got basically a duty officer pack. When I open it, I get duty officers. So I got Frank Ignacio, Margaret Tiana Ledin, and Dolores Lynn Hilser, which is a rare, because her name is in blue, and then these are just uncommons, because their names are in green. Anyways, we will continue on. Wait, this isn't Bajor. Bring me to Bajor. There we are. So we could begin Jaberwha-wha-wcokey. Melissa Flores. We have arrived in the Bajor system, sir. We are... Sir, detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's the True Way. They are hailing us. Gul Mutak. I am Gul Mutak of the Krieger, Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the True Way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Are you insane? We are in orbit of Bajor. We could have ships here in a moment. He has cut off communications and is powering up weapons. What are your orders, sir? Hail, Deep Space Nine.
Sarah's here.
Commander, we have been ambushed by True Way in the orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks. We will hold out for as long as we can. All the things. Fire all the things. Oh, hello, Defiant. Welcome to the party.
Good. You're still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
Oh, she called them Cardis. At least it's not as bad as Spoonheads. I appreciate your zeal, Commander, but let's not get carried away. There's the flagship of the Krieger. I shall destroy you. And my fighters. I feel like I'm cheating in this tier.
That's the last of them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Thank you, Commander. Beam down. We shall deliver this tasty, tasty cake to the Bajorans. Sir, did you say cake? Yes, cake. We will deliver the cake. But, sir, it's an orb. It's a cake. I know. Ensign, stop. This universal translator is probably busted again. Don't just go with it. Follow orders. But he's calling the orb a cake, and it's not a cake. It's an orb. Vedic Kryn indicates she is waiting for you at the temple. Bring the orb to the temple and speak to Vedic Kryn. Can't they just, like... Okay. Alright. We are on Bajor. So, here is Bajor. Not sure if Bajor really looked like this in the show, but then I can't recall it either because it's been years since I've watched DS9. Whoa, what's going on here? How can I assist you today? What do you do? I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking to you, Admiral, but I always wanted to join Starfleet, so... This is my first week on the job. I was expecting to get months more training, but Colonel Cubis says he needs every militia member on the streets. I thought this was going to be a great job. I'd get to help my friends, my neighbors, and serve the community, but now, with the Klingons here, they're so angry, and I don't want to die. Oh, why are the Klingons here? and being angry. Anyway. I go this way. Because my objective is this way. Well, there's a lot of quests actually. What the heck? Tell me about the Bajoran militia. Some people say we're the ones who were left behind. What is now the militia was formed out of the resistance to the Cardassian occupation. We protected the planet, worked on DS9, side by side with Starfleet, and even began sending out our own ships. Joining the Federation changed all that. Now the militia isn't needed anywhere but on Bajor. Hundreds of militia officers applied to join Starfleet after we signed the Federation Charter. Most of the best of our young people go to the Academy. The militia is a planetary organization now. We patrol the cities, help in times of crisis, handle functions like immigration and security, and we can't ever leave home. Starfleet can take care of space. Those of us who are still in the militia are here because we love Bajor, and I don't need to explore the galaxy. Everything I could possibly want is right here. Well, the quest giver for something over there, but... No, over here. Vedic Kryn is over here. Curse my inability to read minimaps and find yellow circles. So, yeah, it's on... The entrance is on this side. That is a beautiful wall. I love, like, artificial waterfalls like this as, like, a focal point. That's the temple priest. Where is Vedic Kryn? Are you Vedic Kryn? Ranjan Ravel. Where is Vedic Kryn? Are they deeper inside here? No. Are you Vedic Kryn? You are Vedic Kryn. Yay.
How may I help you?
I am here to return this orb to the temple.
Wonderful. The prophet has smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
It was an honor and a privilege to carry this burden.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
With pleasure, Vedic Kryn. But there's already something... Oh, cutscene.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
What? Speak to Vedic Kryn. There is something wrong with that orb. It does not belong here?
I would be honored to know what the prophet shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
Was very cryptic, but they seem to suggest that this is not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there by a Vedic Eth describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Thank you, Vedic Kryn. So, oh, wow. That that is one interesting looking player. They look stretched and squashed and flattened. Interesting. Alright, read on the mirror universe. I have been fascinated by the existence of this so-called mirror universe ever since our recent contact with it. I have interviewed the emissary, Colonel Kira, and others about their experiences with the mirror universe. But many questions remain. It seems the mirror universe has prophets. But are they the same prophets? There is no mention of a celestial temple, and certainly the mirror Benjamin Sisko was no emissary. I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the mirror universe. Next page. The Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Federation has quarantined any access to the mirror universe, and Bajor is seeking membership. I have continued my research, my interviews, but my questions remained unanswered. I fear I have no choice but to renounce my seat in the Assembly and pursue entrance to the mirror universe on my own. I don't have the technological prowess to create one of those multi-dimensional devices myself, but I have an engineer friend that owes me a favor. I am lucky to be alive. I managed to cross over to the mirror universe, but Terok Nor, as they called Deep Space Nine, has been taken over by the Terran Rebellion. They are using it as a base of power, attempting to reassert their control over the Bajor sector. Bajorans are not trusted, and are used mostly for mining and ore processing. A cruel irony given Bajor's history in both universes, but I was able to join with the Bajoran workers and get some of my questions answered. The Bajorans of the Mirror Universe are much like us, and it sounds as if their prophets are also most similar. They even have orbs such as we have here. However, to them, the Celestial Temple is myth or metaphor, not a physical place such as ours. I do not know if this is because it simply hasn't been discovered, or if the prophets of that universe have sealed themselves away for some reason. The only way to find out is to either cross over with a spaceship, or to somehow procure one there. I have received a curious message from somebody from the Mirror Universe offering me assistance. Note: shortly after making this entry, Vedic Eth disappeared and was never heard from again.
Sarish here.
Sarish, we believe this orb is from the Mirror Universe. We think we can pass into it through an anomaly we found earlier.
Acknowledged. Be careful. The mirror universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe, and you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern, Commander, but we will be fine. What? Why am I going to the mirror universe to return the orb? Ugh. What is my character's motivation? That's a big plot hole for me. You have to do it. Because it's part of the Prime Directive. Tell me where? What section? Yes, beam me up and set course for the Badlands. Hey! Oh, we're changing to an instance. Server not responding. It's going to take like 40 seconds to load. Okay, 20 seconds. Yay!
Sarah's here. What is your status?
We have entered the Badlands and are heading to the anomaly.
Acknowledged. Keep comm lines open as long as possible.
Acknowledged.
We have limited intelligence on the mirror universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
Don't want to get too far ahead of my fighters. So all my ships, they launch on the left side of the ship. That mean these are the hangar bays then? How does that... I don't even know. Green ships are always such a mismatched looking thing. Gul Haneri. I am Gul Haneri of the Torn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are now welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Red alert! Serve the spoonheads, tasty biscuits, and tea.
I believe Gul Kardec is Stay on your guard. Expected.
Tavrel. Sir, I believe we could activate the portal by bombarding it with tachyon radiation. Make the necessary modifications to the deflector dish. Bombard the anomaly with tachyon radiation. We shall enter the portal to the mirror universe. Whoa, the Badlands here is different.
I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take the chance. Surrender, now, and I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We will never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You may try. Oh, no fighters. You send your puny little frigates after me?
Oh, what fun. I was really growing rather bored before you showed up.
Wait, why is that Terran cruiser just sitting there on my right? On the starboard?
I apologize for the state of my troops. They've grown rather complacent. I shall have to provide a demonstration apparently. Kardec warned me not to underestimate you. I won't make the same mistake next time we meet.
Oh, well then. Sir, we are clear to warp to Bajor. In this mirror universe, Badlands looks way different. It's like being surrounded by an ocean above and below. That's what it looks like to me. Not now, Alyssa. We're gonna take a little look around. Jeez. Answer hail. Warp to Bajor. We shall know warp. Oh, we're instantly just gonna travel there. Perfect. Server not responding. Why? Alyssa Flores. We have arrived on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. From what I have been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and is occupied by them again. We should be on our guard. Acknowledged. Whoa. Wait, this is different. This is like the blue antenna, Andorian. This is like a red light district. Kinky. I wonder what that translates to. This center neon sign. What writing is it? I must know what it is. Watch out, sir. Ambush. Whoa. Eat my spray! Sir, those appear to be True-Way soldiers. Could they have followed us through the portal? I believe it is more likely that they were Gul Kardec's troops, waiting for us. Talk to the gardener.
I'm very busy. What do you want?
What do you do?
What does it look like I'm doing? Microsurgery? I get my hands dirty, and I show farmers how to grow crops. We have a botanist, but he's one of those ivory tower scientific types that wouldn't know a hole from a rake. I wanted to be an engineer, but when the Terrans retook Bajor from the Klingon-Cardassian alliance, opportunities suddenly dried up. So I fell back on the family tradition of gardening. No matter how many times Bajor gets conquered, it always seems to be a cultural backwater that relies on manual labor. We live in harmony with our world, just as the prophets intended, whether we like it or not.
He sounds very grumpy. She's giving that guy a scolding. Talk to checkpoint officer. What is it? I'm very busy. What do you do? I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking to you. You don't look like Terran Empire. This is my first week on the job. I was expecting to get months more training, but Commander Kubis says he needs every Terran Empire member on the streets, especially the Bajoran ones. He thinks it will pacify them to see Bajorans on their force. I thought this was going to be a great job. I'd get to help my friends and neighbors and serve the community, but now all my Bajoran friends see me as a traitor, and the Terrans see me as a spy. Oh! It is her! From the Prime... Oh, dang! Well, that means all the other people... Oh.
Gul Kardec was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces attack the invaders! I want them alive.
Well. Cover shield. And I will put down the medical generator. Put down the crawler mine. Put down that. And put down my mortar. So...
Guards! Guards!
Oh, she's running away. Aha! Run! Run! Jumja. Isn't that like a stick or something? Xenas. And there's a giant dancing holographic woman. Oh. Commander, Tactical Officer.
We will meet again. Soon.
Oh, she was over there. Gigantic holographic dancing woman. Bajor's finest hollow sweets. Well then. That's a familiar looking Cardassian over there, but I actually want to poke around and explore a little. Hello, streetwalker. In the rain. Alright, let me talk to you. You don't have clearance to be here. Please step away from the checkpoint. May I go to the next district? Sorry, sir, but I don't have clearance to allow anyone past this point without prior authorization from Commander Ashebe. Alright. What do you think about us being here? It's the second occupation, mind you. First we were occupied by the Terran Empire, then we were liberated and became part of the Klingon-Cardassian alliance. Then we were occupied by the Terran Empire again. So what do? I serve in the militia. I try to keep the peace as best as I can. I may not be overly fond of the Terrans or their methods, but if I'm enforcing the rules, at least I can make sure there's some fairness. That's an interesting point of view. Gigantic dancing holographic women. Why can't we have this as our major? Like, I mean, it's seedy, it's red light district-y, but I kind of like it. Oh. No voice? No voice. Put a cover wall, put a mortar, put a medical gen. Oh, is he already defeated? Oh, no, he's right there. Put down my Roomba of death. Ow. Eat my spray! What?
Stop! Fighting is not permitted here.
This is not your affair.
He's a changeling. But was I just holding two weapons there in that little? Let me put down another mortar. Whoa. Ow. Ah! He's got his... Ugh, it's around my throat. And it's... looked like it was penetrating me through his throat. Ow! Ow! Seriously! Stop it! Oh god. It's now just a mass of changeling gold color. Go my Roomba! Ah! Eat my spray! Capture changeling. And then this person is walking around casually. Okay, capture changeling. We have captured a changeling. How could these people just be walking around nonchalant like nothing's happening when there's a big old fight happening right there? Treat Vedic Kryn. Speak to Vedic Kryn. Thank you, I feel much better. But a changeling? Here? We only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose of your visit? I have come to return your orb.
The Orb of Possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come by it? Never mind. The prophets teach us not to look at their workings too closely. Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
You are most welcome. Oh. Investigate Ghoul Kardek's pad. Oh, it's right here. Retrieve the pad. From Ghoul Kardek to Ghoul Pulat. I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe, where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumat Zukan at the facility in the Devos system in my steed. Coordinates are attached. Well then. Intrigue. Wait, why is it raining? It's raining indoors. Come on. I have returned the Orb of Possibilities again. We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance. Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return. But we shall restore the balance as you did. You have returned our orb. Now you must return. Hey, that was Hassan the Undying. we killed him in our universe. Whoa. Whoa, what? Sir, what just happened? You opened the orb case and suddenly everything went black and we appeared on the Acadia in orbit of Bajor. And we appear to be back in our own universe. I believe the Mirror Prophets returned us. I must consult with Vedic Kryn. Well then, we shall do that then. That was nutty. As someone else doing the mission. Speak with Vedic Kryn.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
I believe the Mirror Prophets returned me here.
Indeed. I know little of the Mirror Prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the Prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper place.
Then you have the gratitude of 2 Bajors. May the Prophets continue to smile upon you.
Oh, beat that, Cisco. I have 2 Bajors that like me. Beat that, Cisco. The Cisco. Oh! Thank you, Vedic Kryn. Jaberwha-wha-wcokey complete. I like that uniform. That looks nice. I like how the...
Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well.
I'll get to you in a minute. I like how these look like epaulets, almost, on the shoulders. A nice uniform. Okay, now, Sarish Mina.
So, Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the Mirror Universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory.
Oh, I can choose one of the following rewards. Oh, no, I don't need a personal shield. I mean, I could get it for my crew. So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay, so. Wow, my crew definitely need better equipment. Why do they have so little, so little equipment? Oh, wow. I'm surprised they're just not, like, dying and keeling over. Why do you both look like have the creature stance? Oh well. Now, that was the end of that episode. I'm going to put a cut in here. The next episode is coming right up, and I am actually going to go ahead and switch starships. And I'm actually going to pick a level 41, which I should have at this level, not this tier 6 carrier, but it was just kind of fun rolling around the tier 6 carrier. So I'm going to go ahead, do a cut, do that off screen, and then you'll be up ready to do the next episode. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.